Hey dudes, welcome to Season 8 playoffs. First order of business, we're going to take a look at the playoff teams, run through the rosters really quick. Me making that mistake for Walrus, that one ate me alive. I don't like anybody losing a game because of me. Walrus, take a look at your team. Tyler, if you're on, make sure everything's good. I do have Thorbranson, Dabburn, marked no run, both of them. Make sure that's right. Anzelik, there's your boys. Give them a look. Stonefist is nothing set for those guys. Who else do we got? Forsaken, AI, TB, there's your team, but he has nothing set. Been letting the AI just do it. Soul, Brisquall, Woodland. And there's Pedro's. And that's a wrap. Alright, so we're going to get started. Unfortunately, guys, I apologize. My phone just rang. I have to go return that call. I'm going to get this one going. Pedro and Whirlpools, I apologize. I got to go make this call and I'll be right back, but I'll get this one going. Alright, sorry dudes. Work never stops. What do we got? 0-0. Didn't miss any injuries. Schnorr with a nice run. First down. Battle, first down. Griffin. Man, Griffin just looks like a running back. He's got that 36 on. Doesn't run like the bus, though. Sidra, nope, it's a couple. Valentine throws backwards, nothing there. Right back to the Whirlpools. Nigel with a catch and score. And the Whirlpools go up 1-0. First ever playoff appearance, Season 8 for the Whirlpools. Which that leaves, what does that leave? That leaves Cobblestone and Midview. The Paladins and Midview, only two teams never reached the playoffs. Paladins have been close a couple times. Midview, not so much. Schnorr fakes the pass, runs. Yeah, that's right. They got upset in their last game. Who was that, too? I don't even remember who that was. Some halftime buffs. Corey up 1-0 at half. Scry with a catch. And scored just like that. Living Flame ties it up. Griffin, nice run, gets it to midfield. Battle, back to pass, swings it out for a few. Griffin breaks through, gets the first. Schnorr breaks a couple. Aycock gets her in. 2-1. Whirlpools came to play. Valentine dumps it down, nothing there. Goldwolf swings it out to Valentine. Griffin, no. Schnorr, 3rd and 10. Can't get it. Back to Living Flame, chance to tie it up. Yeah, that's true, Anslick. They were on the chopping block. It was them or good and evil. Oh, a pick by Laydives, the freshman. Corey keeps letting Living Flame hang around. They're going to do something with it. There it is. Tie it up. Boy, I spoke that into existence. Schnorr. It's a couple, but not enough. Living Flame take over. Sidra, decent run, gets the first. Valentine, deflected. Goldwolf. Hits Laydive. Move the chains. Isidra hits Aycock. And Corey takes over. Battle, nothing. 3rd and 6. Griffin, no. 11 plays to go. Next score could do it. Sidra, nothing. Valentine stopped. 3rd and 2. Goldwolf. Oh, he tucks it and runs. Gets the first. Can Corey hold him? Oh, Scry drops it. 3rd and 6. The Laydive doesn't. 4 plays to go. Two to go. Schnorr swings it out. Last play of the game. And tackled. And Living Flame hold on and win it. Boy, what a fight by the Whirlpools. They hung in there. All right, next up is we didn't go through the seniors. Missed out on that one, but Sea Drakes and Stonefist. So the seniors for the Sea Drakes, obviously Cottage and Columbia. And Gibbelock, I don't remember ever seeing him. He'll be leaving. And then for Stonefist, Gunnelfson and Usagir is finally leaving. Claytail, never really saw him. Haunt, Mesa. Whirlpools just got knocked out. Let's give them their due. Take a quick look at their seniors. So Griffin be moving on. Kang, Battle, Schnorr, Aycock. Damn, that was a senior squad. 5 starting seniors. And then a couple down here too. So Whirlpool's about to have a major rebuild. All right, CGSU and the Brutes. Pretty even record, kind of different playing styles. Also, Tyler updated me on the awards, so got a couple right here. So for the awards Tyler does, Freshman of the Year went to Dichter, Stonefist. He won the vote. And then also the Junior of the Year is Sunup. He won that award. So top freshman and junior. Kibby, nothing. Columbia, 3rd and 12. Complete, but not enough. Back to Stonefist. And a pick by Columbia. And they get it to Bailey. Get a first. Kibbe. Nothing there. Columbia, 3rd and 6. Oh, big catch by Tome. He breaks through 2 brutes and gets in. 1-1. Victor with a nice run, gets to midfield. Esdell hits here. Another nice freshman. There's here with another catch. And score. Brutes go up 2-1. Bailey with a nice catch and run. Kibbe swings it out. Nope. Tome with a catch, moves the chains. Columbia, 3rd and 5. Oh, overthrows back to the brutes. Usagir wide open. Hanukkah, sack, fumble. Gunnelson picks it up, runs over 3 guys. The big tree. Dichter with a tough run. Brutes up 3-1. Cottage with a decent run. Kibbe fumbles. Sunno there to pick it up. Hey TB, glad you could make it. Haven't done your game yet. And Brutes turn it over on downs. Back to the Sea Drakes. Columbia complete, but not enough. Back to the Brutes. Columbia sacked. Cottage, no. Hey Tyler, glad you could make it. Only thing you missed, Tyler and TB, was Whirlpools gave Living Flame a hell of a fight. Ended up losing by 1. It was 3-2. Just the whole family just wrecked over the cat. Well, glad you found it. First and 10, Columbia. Dumps it down for a few. Cottage. Complete. 3rd and inches, Kibbe. Complete. 1st and goal. Columbia, it's Tome down to the goal line. Cottage stopped. Kibbe. Complete to Bailey. Bailey's had a pretty quiet, solid career. 41 touchdowns. Yeah, we got cats too. There's been plenty of times we get home and can't find one. They're always just hiding somewhere. Tome with a catch. Kibbe finds Bailey. Sea Drakes down by 1. Still plenty of time. Hanukkah swings it out. Usagir with a catch. 1st down. Cottage in for a sack. 3rd and long. Oh, and they left Usagir wide open again. Well, they got Columbia out there guarding him. And here with the catch, they go back up by 2. Cottage, nice run. That was his first solid run. Bottled up Cottage pretty good. Bailey, another big catch and score. Bailey playing hero for the Sea Drakes. Start of the fourth quarter, down 1. There goes Bailey again. And he's in. And we got a tie game. Esdell stopped. 3rd and 5. Tonka. And they bottle him up. CGSU's going to have a chance to take the lead. Cottage swings it out. Nope. 2nd and 8. Kibbe hits a wide open Tome. What a comeback. This was 1-3. Columbia hits Bailey. Don't count out this Sea-Drake team. Columbia hits Cottage, 1st down. They're just chewing up plays. Chew up a few more. Touchdown. And that's gonna do it. 2-score lead, 4 plays to go. Tonka throws it backwards, nothing there. 2 plays to go. And that is it. The Sea-Drakes moving on to the Western Conference Championship. I wouldn't call it an upset. Both teams were good. Pretty even records, but that was a hell of a comeback. It was not looking good for the Sea-Drakes. Columbia, player of the game, throws for 345. That's what he does. Bailey, a huge game, 300 yards. And Stonefist, probably the best season Stonefist has ever had. They're going home, so it'll be Living Flame and the Sea-Drakes in the Western Conference Championship. All right, Walrus, I know you just kind of probably quiet on here. Let me know you're still here. Tyler, TB, I know you guys are here, so we'll throw that one on. TB versus Tyler. Spiders are the only team in the playoffs with a championship, and they got 2 of them. Going for their 3rd. All right, Walrus still here. Oh, a fumble picked up by Gavin. And the ball goes over to the Aggies. Caro swings it out to Famous Amos, and he punches it in. 1-0 Aggies. Windrunner. Decent run, 1st down. Boy, Windrunner and Schnorr. 2 decent runner orcs. You don't see that too often. Wong hits Amos. 1st down. Wong had just a busted season. What was it, like 29 touchdowns, no picks? Jane jumps and runs, gets the 1st. Windrunner hits Jane. Ashair dodging, weaving, gets the 1st. Windrunner incomplete. Ashair swings it out to Chewy. But not enough. Ball back to the Aggies. Amos for the catch. Randall. Incomplete. 2nd down. Wong. Captain Wong. Hits Amos. And there's Farmer John with an appearance. Gets the 1st down. Wong. Complete. Caro on a 3rd and 6. It's Amos. Amos has both their touchdowns. 2-0 Aggies. Another one that I don't know that there's going to be any upsets in these playoffs. Pretty across the board in a lot of the matchups. Oh, John drops a wide open one. Dump it to Randall. 3rd and 2. Deep, nothing there. Back to the Spiders. See if the Spiders can get something going here. That's how you do it. Get it to Pulsar. First down. Windrunner goes for the edge. He gets 7 of it. Ashair, nothing. Jane, 3rd and 2. He's going to set him up a 1st and goal. Windrunner, nothing. Oh, Caro in with the deflection. And Jane stopped. Aggies with a red zone stop. Amos with a big catch out to midfield. Long, 3rd and 3, hits John. Move the chains. Randall, incomplete. Wong on a 3rd and 4, he tries to run. Oh, he gets it. I didn't know Wong had spin moves. Just dipping into his bag. And Farmer John with a catch and score. Aggies up 3-0. Objectively. Windrunner. First down. Oh, they just got to get the ball to Pulsar. Pulsar needs a gunslinger. Jane gonna tuck it and run. Leaves a 3rd and inches for Windrunner. He tucks it, gets the 1st. Windrunner to the edge, and there we go. The Spiders are on the board. 3-1. Caro sacked. Pulsar in with the sack. He's got freshman Pulsar. That was his 19th. It's a good start to the career. Hey, Sega, glad you could make it. Jane stopped. Ball back to the Aggies. About to start the 4th quarter. And there's a pick by Windrunner. And it's a pick 6. And that gets the Spiders right back in the game. Down by 1 to start the 4th. Famous Amos gets the catch. Which, while we're on this game with Tyler doing the awards, Amos did win the vote for Sophomore of the Year. So Famous Amos, top sophomore in college. Another award was Senior of the Year, went to Vallister on Dyerwood. Third and 5, Jane, complete to Chewy. First down. Oh, and Farmer John with that clutch trait gets the pick. Ball back to the Aggies. Can the Spiders get it back? Amos with a catch. First down. Caro hits John. And John gets it in, breaking tackles. Windrunner, decent run. Ashair. Jane on a 2nd and 5. Windrunner gets it down to the goal line. Last play of the game and a stop. And the Aggies are moving on to the Eastern Conference Championship. Dark Valley eliminated, but Dark Valley's back. Great season, TB. Those Spiders are back in contention. All right. I missed on that one too, so let's go take a look at did we look at TBs? No. So Windrunner, that was his final game in college. He'll be moving on. Hellblade, Musty will be moving on. Mitsutaki, Slen, some of those guys we actually saw, they got a little playing time. All right, let's look at our next game that'll set the conference championships. Forsaken. So Edmund, Senior, Pearl. That's about it. Pretty young team. That's about it. And take a quick look at Barrow Gulch. The seniors are Lomja, Antoine, and Dabburn. And that's about it as far as guys that have made some appearances. All right, who's going to face off against the Aggies in the Eastern Conference Championship? Pretty even matchup here. Barrow Gulch with a few more wins, but Forsaken a talented team. And they come out throwing. They hit Lomja wide open. Mitsutaki. Am I saying that wrong? Lomja. Another big catch. Siren stopped at the goal line. Antoine. And Barrow Gulch goes up 1-0. Fido hits Nalfar. While we're starting this game, another award. Nalfar of Forsaken he won the Hidden Gem Award. Kind of came out of nowhere. Number 15 Nalfar for Forsaken. And another award. Let's see, we covered that one. Hrothgar from Hell University. He got Transfer of the Year, so the biggest impact of any transfer. And then, let's see, Rest in Peace Award went to K. Old, obviously. Not a single other player got a vote for that one. And then the Nickname Award, the last one. The Nickname Award goes to the Rap Bastard, Capit from Duality. Tough run, gets the first. Misu Toki. Sega. I love that he used the word painful. How Goose pronounced that hurts a little bit. Malrin, tough run. Barrow Gulch up 2-0. Forsaken not having a lot of luck so far against that tough running game. Fernald, nice run. Fernald gets to the edge. Oh, and the speed taken off. And he's going to go the distance. 53 yards, Forsaken on the board. Malrin, tough run. Oh, and Lomja. Lomja just took out the biggest threat for Forsaken. Vinald is out. They saw that 53-yard run and said, take a seat. A clutch injury by Lomja. And the Bruins score 3-1. That's going to bring in, am I reading that right? Hank. Why is he not on the Aggies? Hank has entered the game at gunner out there. Yeah, solving the problems right. Fido sacked. Lomja in with another one. 53 career sacks for Lomja. Malrin, nice run, breaks a few. The agile bear runner. Antoine throws it, hits Lomja. Feed the beast. And it's 4-1. Forsaken on their heels. Lost their best player. Not looking good. Allred, nice run. And Siren, nice run right up the middle. 5-1. Not going to speed it up yet. It is a playoff game. But I guess I'll kind of leave it up to Walrus. If you say speed up, I will. We're not in too big of a hurry. Now Far, the hidden gem. Sets him up a 1st and goal. Fido right up the middle, and it's 2-5. Oh, a fumble. Back to Forsaken. They can go down and score here. They'll be down 2. Deep pass to Hank. Noose. Nothing. Now Far. Stopped. 3rd down for Fido. Complete. And Forsaken down by 2. Siren. Tough 9-yard run. Antoine, an overthrow. 3rd and 1. Malron. Nice run. Siren. Stopped. Antoine. Gonna throw again. Incomplete. Antoine likes to sling it. And stopped. Back to Forsaken. Momja in for a sack. His 2nd of the game. Far stopped at the line. Fido. It's Edmond. 1st down. Bad pass on 1st. Now Far. The senior Edmond. It feels like Edmond's been on Forsaken for like 6 years. Now Far. Up the middle. Not quite a 1st. Oh, and back to Barrel Gulch. Siren, nice run. Barrel Gulch is going to try and chew up some plays here. Allred gets to the outside, some open field, and that's going to do it. Barrel Gulch goes up by 3. Oh, a pick 6 to end it. Forsaken got it within 1. But Barrel Gulch moving on to the Eastern Conference Championship. So, we will have a first-time champion. Hell. I don't want to mess up your guys' history, but is that going to be a first time in the championship for either of these teams? I can't remember if CGSU got to one. They did. CGSU got to one, I'm pretty sure. But, all right, we're going to start out west. Oh, we're going to be playing in the rain. CGSU versus Living Flame. Is this Cottage's last game? Is it Goldwolf's last game? Columbia? A lot of big-time college names. And a fumble picked up by the freshman Clownfield. Cottage stopped. Not the better conference. It was just the order of, you know, the way it's laid out. Yeah, the rain could affect the Sea Drakes a little more than Living Flame. Valentine stops. 2nd and 4. Stop. 3rd and 2. Isidra. He throws it complete. Lay dive gets him the first. Objectively. Anzalik, the Sea Drakes have been to a championship, right? They just lost it? Am I remembering that right? Was that against TB? Not been to a chipper. Oh, always lost in the conference game. Okay. Walrus hasn't been to the chippers. Tyler hasn't been to the chipper, and let's see. Living Flame used to be Coastal. Did Coastal get to one? I don't think they had a freak year. Maybe they did. Coastal have a freak year and get to a championship? I love that we're going to have a first-time champion either way. Sidra, big catch. Oh, and he fumbles. Kibbe picks it up. And a fumble the other way. Picked up by Living Flame. That's right, yeah. Coastal did go to a championship. Living Flame hasn't, but... And a sack, 3rd and long. CGSU swings it out. No. Back to Living Flame. Up 2-0. No my, taken out by Scry. That's Scry. What was that, like 17 injuries? That Scry is a brutal son of a bitch. Caldwell, 2nd and 3, incomplete. Big 3rd and 3. See if the Sea Drakes can hold him here. And they do. Ball back to CGSU. Cottage tries for the outside. No, 3rd and long. Incomplete. Back to Living Flame. Sidra around the edge. Sets up a 1st and goal. Goldwolf. Nothing there. 3rd and goal. Isidra. Stopped right at the goal line. They just got to get some offense going. Kibbe on a 3rd and 1. Complete. 1st down. Columbia, bad pass. The ball slipped out of his hand. Kibbe, 3rd and 10. And another bad pass. The rain playing its effect on these Sea Drakes. Valentine deep pass. Oh, picked by Kibbe. Cottage, nothing. Kibbe. Just too many yards to get. 2nd and 2. Isidra, tough run. ULF goes up 3-0. Sea Drakes are in trouble. Sack by Iden. ULF takes over. Valentine on a 3rd and 4. Sacked by Cottage. 26 sacks for Cottage on this season. Fumble, but they recover it. But ball still goes over to the Sea Drakes. Goldwolf swings it out to Scry, who's got a bounty on him, except for he's injuring everybody else. Sidra hits lay dive, and 4-0. Living Flame had a loss to end the regular season, a tough one against the Whirlpools, but got it together in this one. Three plays to go. Sidra, nothing there. Valentine, bad pass, 3rd and goal, last play of the game, and Goldwolf punches it in. 5-0 Living Flame. Moving on to the championship. Great season, Anzalik. Got those boys 1 game away. Happy trails to Columbia. Happy trails to Cottage. 2 great players. Columbia's, I think he's the all-time passing yards leader. All right, I do want to take a look at that, though, really quick. Living Flame. Yep. They got to the championship. Season 3. Which, that was that TB? You guys have to put up with my nerding out. I apologize. That was TB, Dark Valley, when they went back to back. Okay, Eastern Conference Championship. Get your popcorn ready. Aggies and Bruins. 2 of the classic teams. Malrin starts him out. Tough run. Siren, the captain. Antoine throws it again. Caro deflects it. Malrin, another nice run. 1st down. Siren throws it to Lomja. Antoine stopped at the line. Malrin getting some downfield blocking help. Sets him up a 1st and goal. Hey, Joe. Glad you could make it. Living Flame just got into the championship for the West, and this is the Eastern Conference Championship. Wong swings it out for a few. 3rd and 2. Caro sacked by Lomja. Siren with a nice run. Big 1st down. Antoine gonna run it. Gets tackled at the line. Malrin. 3rd and 1. Siren gets to the edge. Oh, and he shakes Ramon. And the Bruins go up 2-0. Oh, and a pick by Harris. And Malrin with the run, and it's 3-0 Barrow Gulch early in the game. Amos with a catch. 1st down. There's Farmer John with a catch. Randall hits John. 1st and goal. Wong. It's Famous Amos back of the end zone. Aggies on the board. Siren right up the middle. Antoine. Oh, the downfield blocking by the Bruins. Oh, and Antoine sheds one. Goes 45 yards to the house. Bruins up 4-1. Randall, incomplete. Long hits Famous Amos. Off he goes. Lomja's gonna catch him. Caro hits John. Gets him the 1st. And Wong with a catch. Gets the Aggies back within 2. Antoine gonna throw it. Hits Lomja and he breaks the tackle. And he's gonna go the distance. Lomja 50-yard touchdown catch. Caro sacked. Mulrin's first sack of the season. Long swings it out, nothing there. Back to the Bruins. Up 5-2, not even halftime yet. Siren. Well, Mulrin, second and goal, swings it out, picked off by John. Back to the Aggies, but the Aggies throw a pick. Harris with his second. One of the all-time blockers in college football. Out there making some picks. Antoine, tough run. And it's Bruins 6-2. Mulrin stopped. Siren stopped. Third and long. Antoine. Tough run. Breaks through. Gets the first. Oh, we got an injury. I forget how to say it. Cezanne. Randall takes him out. About a stroke saying that name. Randall stopped. Long, second and 12. Hits John, but nothing there. Caro hits Wong and can't get the first though. Zane, that's way easier. Yeah, I like that. Doohickey in now. 7-2. I did not expect. I expected a close game. Like I said, I don't think anything will be an upset in these playoffs. Team's pretty even across the board, but Wong getting Wong swings it out. Nope. Third and long. Caro gets sacked by Lomja. He's got 3 on the game. Lomja wants that championship. Antoine stops, second and 10. Allron gets the first. Siren, nice run. 8-2, start of the fourth quarter. I will leave it up to you two gentlemen whether to speed it up or let it play out. No time constraints tonight, so I'm good either way. Antoine. Oh, Antoine throws a 50-yard bomb. Nothing there. Antoine, second and 6. Going to run it this time. First down. Stopped at the line. Siren. Incomplete. And Antoine punches it in. Are there any seniors on, what did we say, Aggies? Who's the senior? I know it would have been McGee was one of them, but Mulrin up the middle with 2 plays to go. Barrel Gulch running it up on the opposition. Last play of the game, Famous Amos breaks a couple. Yeah, no seniors. So a lot of them Aggies coming back next year. Great season, Tyler. Nice work, man. 1 game away, nothing to hang your head about there. Barrel Gulch, one of the most consistent teams we've had in college. They finally break through into the chipper for the first time. ULF, formerly Coastal, in their second championship ever, never won one. So about to crown a first-time champion. Look at the scoring, pretty even. Offense and defense, two pretty evenly matched teams. So, let's get it going. Two different styles, smash mouth and then a little more scat back. Shifty, running by the living flame. There goes Goldwolf right off the bat. Valentine breaks one. Oh, but he fumbles. Malrin picks it up. Then they hand it to him on first down. Nice run. Siren breaks one. And he gets in. Barrel Gulch. Turnover, scores. Up 1-0. Malrin runs for a few. Siren, nothing. Antoine gets stopped, so back to Living Flame. There goes Goldwolf. Sidra, the captain. Ooh, a little downfield block and help by Reisling. Walrus on the sidelines, biting his fingernails. His team finally got to one. And a pick in the end zone by Antoine. Malrin runs for a couple. Siren stopped. Antoine on a 3rd and 9. Follows the playbook and runs it. But ball back to Living Flame. What are the seniors on Barrel Gulch? I know Goldwolf for ULF, but Barrel Gulch. Oh, Lomja. There was one more, wasn't there? Is it Antoine Pierce? Antoine up the middle. Nothing there. Malrin spins. The freshman takes off. Gets it to midfield, past midfield. Lomja and Antoine, all right. Antoine, tough run, barrels over a couple guys. Siren, 2nd and 11, nothing. Antoine runs over 2, but can't get the first. Back to ULF, Harris with the tackle out on the edge. I love Harris. He's one of my all-time favorite Bruins. Siren. Oh! Puts the moves on him. 2-0 Bruins. Sidra, no. Valentine. It's Goldwolf. They move the chains. Sidra, that leaves a 3rd and 1 for Valentine, and he's sacked by Pierce. Pierce with 2 sacks on the game. Siren. Up the middle, breaking tackles. And Antoine punches it through, 3-0. Last play before halftime. Couple buffs for Living Flame. 1 buff for Barrel Gulch. Sidra gang tackled. Valentine, 2nd and 9. Nothing there. 3rd and 5. Goldwolf stopped. Malrin. Run, 1st down. Lomja and Antoine, the seniors, trying to do what none of the other Barrel Gulch greats could do. Bring that trophy home. Turnover on downs. Scry with a catch. Antoine taken out by Reisling. Doohickey's going to come in. Goldwolf runs for a few. Valentine. And Doohickey taken out by Valentine. Daburn's going to come in. Goldwolf punches it in. ULF finally gets on the board. Pearson at runner now. And Goldwolf around the edge. Sidra deep. Oh, but picked by Malrin. Nice run back, too. Malrin right up the middle. Siren. Gets stopped. 2nd and 2 for Pierce. Stopped. 3rd and 2. Malrin punches it in. 4-1. We're in the 4th quarter. Sidra, nice run to the edge. Valentine, nothing there. Goldwolf, man, he's fast. And the speedster punches it in, down by 2. Barrel Gulch just needs to run, chew up plays. Pierce, he gets stopped, 2nd and 9. Malrin right up the middle, breaks through, 5-2, and ULF is in big trouble. Not enough plays. Ten plays to go. Momja in for a sack, number 58 on his career. Only question now is who's getting MVP for the Bruins. I think it could be Malrin. I guess it could be Lomja. Antoine was doing decent before he went out. 3 plays to go. Siren punches it in. Last play of the game. And that's a wrap. One of our pioneer teams, Walrus, congrats on your first chipper. Bringing the trophy home to Barrel Gulch. Been a big supporter of the college game since we started up. Congrats, man, that's awesome. Happy for you. And it's gonna be Malrin, the freshman. Malrin, the freshman, recruit number 119 in this recruiting class. Ran for 1,000 yards on the season. His name will be etched in glory forever. MVP of Barrel Gulch's first championship. All right. Here we go. Now for some sadness. We got to move on to the off season, see who died. Cross your fingers. Let's bring K-Old back as an undead dwarf. Get him to the pros. Oilita, resting in peace. Sepharine, still dead. Greenblade. Blank. From Elfeld. Ocampo. Now going to be Psychonaut Academy, formerly Good and Evil. Frake. From Soul. Fernandez from the Panthers, rest in peace. Mr. K-Old, we thank you for your services. Nothar from Corey. Put K-Old's name up there with Stara. Put it up there with KB. Probably the 3 greatest college players that never got to play on Wednesdays. It's gonna happen. Talented dude. All right. And this year, the new inductees into the Hall of Fame, Ross gets in with an 11,622 Hall of Fame rating. Congrats to Ross. Leaves the Triangles to come do the College Hall of Fame and get his induction ceremony. Also going into the Hall of Fame, Rostalnik, arguably the best gunner that ever played the college game. Went to the pros this year and shredded. Ross just barely beat him out for that too, but a 4-time All-Pro. I mean, Rostalnik he was a college monster. And last but not least, Mr. Tugger from Elf Help. Played all 4 years there, right? Yep, all 4 years at Elf Help. Got an All-Pro. One of our greats. All right, that's a wrap on the Hall of Fame. And moving on to coaches. Tyler, you're up first. I'm going to go grab a drink really quick. I'll be right back. All right. Keep tray length. Got it. Walrus, you're up. Tooth Timber just took them to the championship, but got a few options. And that's a keep. Anzelik, you're up. Schmidt just finished his first year. That's another keep. Sega, you're up. Sega's here, right? Yep. Schmidt looks like Rex Ryan. And moving over to Annie, going to be the new head coach of Underground. Stonefist, AI it. Duality, Blue is not here. I know he entrusted me with his choices, but I'll defer to Tyler also. Run, good compatibility, the best available. I would just go with a keep here, but anybody feels strongly different, Tyler? Walrus says he'd keep. Just keep. All right. Midview. AI it. Ghost Town. Joe, I know Luke's not on. If you have a strong preference, or we can just AI it. Keep. Well, I got that delayed, Joe. Is your keep for the last one or for Luke's? Keep. All right. Oh, what the shit? My coach had Valister for 4 years. Got to 2 playoffs, and he's like, fuck it. If we can't win with that guy, then I'm out. I think he committed suicide. They just called it retired for PR reasons. Jesus. All right. What do we got here? Block, agility, block, pass, dodge, tackle. Bunch of trash. Chari, he's got a nice record on his career, 3-20-1. Where the hell he would coach? Oh, Castle. I'm sorry, Joe. I forgot you did bring him in as a coach. That wasn't nice. Winius. He's a heavy run. Eesh, yick. Garbage. You know what? Chari, come on over, bud. I always loved you in college. You've had a hard life. We're going to bring in Chari. All right, Tidy, you're up. Got to go bury our coach out back behind the university. Found him dead in his office, looking at a playbook. Yeah. No, you need to go. You need to recruit a gunslinger to Castle. Just some dude that drops bombs to high every 3 plays. You need a gunslinging athlete. Sames? All right. This one would be Gundar. I just haven't changed the team name. I did change the logo. Gundar hasn't been on, has he? I didn't miss anything. What do we think here? Just AI it for his first coach? Okay, we'll just AI it. Cobblestone, AI. Joe Franchelia is the current coach. What the hell was that Barrel Goats coach that he's a tree burned him down? See, my coach commits suicide. At Barrel Goats, they just murder him. Joe says, keep hell. I mean, that coach like literally set lore for Barrel Gulch. It's why Walrus is like no more trees, like banned all trees. Has Neva been on? Has anybody seen Neva? I don't know if he's been on or not. I'm scrolling up in the chat. I don't see any Neva though. So let's see. Brandsetter is doing pretty good. Winius has some compatibility. Where did this Winius coach? Oh, good and evil. He was there. Winius was the coach in the Kevy years. I'm gonna say keep on this. I guess. Anybody feel differently? Yeah, there's a few guys that they go coach on Tuesdays, play on Wednesdays. Gotta have something to do. Chari's gonna coach shit ass Dyerwood on Tuesdays and then go play for the Shield on Wednesdays. Alright, I'm just gonna do a keep on that. Primal. We'll AI it. Forsaken. AI. TB, you're up. I think TB's still here. Also, Walrus, we need a lore drop. College has been kind of quiet in the lore drops. We need a Barrel Gulch first championship lore drop. And Bellin. TB's going to make a change. Soul, we'll AI it. Briskwall, AI. Mike's not here. So let's make sure we do right by Mike. Not very compatible. But he is a passing team. Boy, that Elihu is a heavy passer. And he's got the deep trait, protect. What do we think here? I would actually lean towards Elihu, but I don't want to make a crazy change for Mike that he wouldn't like either. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Eli. So as long as nobody takes Gallagher in, we could always give him back, but try and... Yeah, that's a heavy pass, protect, deep. All right, we're giving him Eli. All right, Pedro not on. What do we think here for Pedro? This Gogdrog's pretty balanced, which seems kind of like what Pedro's going for. Tyler says keep. Anybody else? We got a vote for Jamila. Anzelik says keep. All right, we'll say keep. And Spike. Does somebody want to ping Spike really quick? Oh, shit. My former Direwood player, now Barrel Gulch player. He's going to come back and coach on Tuesdays. He's a nice fella, too. See, some of these guys are just giving back to the college game. And then this imposter, you are not Stagblade. I'm sitting here I'm looking at this mohawked bird. It just makes sense. He freaking hates the Panthers. Yeah, no shit. Those are cats. Verota's like, please don't hand me to those Panthers. Some of this for the call, I mean, some of it, we eventually just got to go. If you're not on, you get AI'd, and I try to give everybody a fair shake, but at least Spike wanted pinged. I mean, that's a little different, but I also don't like going to vote for other teams' choices. Hanslick. Okay, so what are we leaning towards here? A keep? Oh, he did say for free agency. I honestly am leaning towards Alderaan, but it's got speed, kind of balanced. Yeah, okay, Alderaan's going. So if he wants Roar back, we can always switch it later. All right, Whirlpools. AI it, CIW, AI it, and that's it. Whole shit ton of guys leaving. All right, training events. Be a lot of names we don't know. Buried in the lineup, hoping to get their chance. Who'd I? Prentice and Rainbow. All right. Flaming got one for Hell. He's a blue now. It's a name we know. Sween Jr. got one. Pick-D, seen that one. Kevward. Starfondle. Epinephrine. Pod. Alright, there's the improvements. And first up, Tyler. One player to drop. I think this one's going to be pretty easy. Starfondle. Dropping man. All right, Anzelic, one player to keep. Got Bailey, Cato, and Biscuits. Bailey it is. And Sega, one player to keep. Well, that's kind of a... I mean, I could just click it now, but... Biscuits to Midview. I like it. Yeah, that was as easy as it gets. All right, Midview, one player to drop. So we'll give them the old AI. Man, look at those names. Glutton Belly, Spooner, and Leaf Belly. I love it. Direwood, one player to drop. Rainbow just got a little training event. Brutality, stamina. We're gonna get rid of Gloth. He can go somewhere else. We got Roth and Gloth. All right, Cobblestone. We'll AI it. One player to drop. Joe, you are up. One player to keep. Pretty easy choice. Looks like Wraith Jr. and Green are going to be moving on. Wraith Jr. is not his father. A big ass bear with long hair named Sig. And then they got High. And Sig it is. All right, Hell, one player to keep. Now, Neva is not on, and I'm pretty sure Neva would say Gibbon, but I don't know if that's what the AI is going to do. Somebody remind me, does AI go by trade value or SR? Hellebron's going to be a senior too, but yeah, keep Gibbon. I agree. That's what Neva would do. Okay. Primal. One player to keep. So a couple Primal players leaving. Forsaken. One player to drop. TB, you're up. One player to keep. Oh, Pulsar. It looks like Jelly Lorem is going to have to finish his career somewhere else. Unless you want to drop Pulsar, TB, I mean, I could find a happy home for him. Man, 84 SR. He's only going into his sophomore season. Look at the durability on him, too. I mean, he is very McGee-esque. Yeah, Jelly could go to Midview. Yeah, that does suck, TB. I agree. Jelly's played every game heading into his senior year for the Spiders. Damn good blocker. Yep, keep Pulsar. All right, Soul. One player to drop. We'll just AI that. Living Flame. One player to drop. Yulu, Ajit, and Riesling. So we'll AI that. They're pretty even across the board. I'm not going to try and guess what Pedro would do. Whirlpools. One player to keep. So we'll AI that. CIW. One player to keep. Miter. Sneaky Squeak. And Chekhov, the angry Russian. So we'll AI that one. All right, first up, TB. Splash, Green, and Wraith Jr. Not a great crop. Unfortunately, Jelly didn't come up. So that's a skip. Oh, that's right. I gotta make sure I'm looking at themes. CIW. So 65 brutality. No. Yes, yes. So Sneaky Squeak. Highest brutality. Gonna go to CIW. Barrel Gulch. That Ajit looks nice. Big old orc. Got some strength. Gonna be going into his junior year. So Ajit, do you want him? Yeah. Okay. Soul. Let's see. We got a dwarf, a ratling, and a human. I got my cheat sheet right in front of me. So they take humans. They don't take ratlings. Oh, wait. Yeah, no ratlings. So they're going to take the human. Hroskel. Or no, Biscuits. Biscuits is going to Soul. All right. So this one will be for Gundar. What do we got? Trees, troll, and Draken. No trolls. He does allow trees. And so he allows trees and Draken. So I think it's going to be Aurora. Aurora is going to go over. And Aggies. Miter, Cobder, and Jelly Lorem. And a skip for Tyler. Hell University, 60 speed or undead. No 60s, no undead, so that's a skip for Hell. Stonefist. That's a no, that's a no, that's a no. Elfhelp. Under 50, you got one option. You got Man. Gonna be a sophomore, Tidy. Take him. Man's going to Elfhelp. Primal. Gotta have 50 tackle. That's a no, no. So Wraith Jr. is gonna go to Primal. Cobblestone. We got an ogre, a human, and an orc. I know they'll take the human, and that's it. So, the human, Smoggleswain, going to Cobblestone. Duality, gotta be a variant. And these are not variants. All three are common, so that's a skip for Duality. Anzalik, you're back up. Can take the ogre, not the ratling, but you can take the troll. You can take the ogre or the troll. Wraith Jr. at Primal. Just hated. Anzalik gonna take Gil. Gonna beef up that CGSU team a little. Castle, you're up. We got a Draken, we got Roskell, we got Jelp. Yeah, Roskell's a little too slow, not an athlete, but Green and Jelp for sure. Can bring Green back. Taking Green back. And for Sega. Small, small, small. Nothing there for Sega. 2 humans and a halfling, so that's a skip. Direwood. Hey, I got 2 options. Agility. Nope, I don't take rats. It's Glutton Belly. I was looking at the numbers and not the race. Oh, wait. Yeah, I take rats. I don't take cats. Oh, boy. Do I want an offensive weapon or a blocker? God, Glutton Belly's not very strong. I don't love him as a blocker. Miter's younger. All right. We're going to go with Miter. All right. Living Flame. We got a Fiend, a Troll, and an Illithid. No Trolls. But no Fiends. No Trolls, no Fiends. So... And no Illithids. Yeah, that's a skip. All right, a skip by ULF. Midview. I mean, is there a happier home? Midview's going to bring in some jelly. Spread a little jelly around. All right, Whirlpools. Got to have 60 durability. That's a no. That's a no. Glutton Belly. Glutton Belly is going to the Whirlpools from the Chefs. All right, Panthers. We got a human, a Draken, and a Fiend. No humans. No Fiends. So the Draken it is. So Pod heading over to the Panthers. Ghost Town, Animal Races. So they're going to bring in the Rattling Gloth. My former Gloth going to Ghost Town. Woodland. We got an Illithid and 2 humans. That is a skip for Woodland. Forsaken. Human, Fiend, and Illithid. So they don't take Illithids. Those are the nice guys. And they take humans. They take Fiends. So Hellebron it is. Hellebron going to Forsaken. He seems like a good fit there. Briskwall. So all 3 apply. Human, Halfling, and Dwarf. Or wait, maybe not human. Yeah, not human. Halfling and Dwarf. So Roskell going to Briskwall. TB, you're back up. 2 humans and an orc. Don't allow humans, don't allow orcs. So that's a skip for TB. CIW. Nobody with 65 brutality, so that's a skip. Barrel Gulch. Two humans and an Illithid. And Barrel Gulch allows humans, but got to have 55 strength. I think that's a skip. And they don't allow illithids. Yeah, that's a skip. Soul. Human, illithid, orc. They allow humans, not orcs, so the human it is. Splash. Well, he's going back. He's going back to soul. Good and evil. No. Nope. This is the Psychonauts. Illithid, orc, and human. They allow no illithids, but they allow humans. They don't allow orcs, so the human it is. Cobder. Going to the Psychonauts. Aggies, back up. I mean, take your pick, Tyler. You got a Kato, a Jelp, and a Bernie. Tyler taking Bernie. All right, back to hell. We need 60 speed. There's a speedster. Kato going to hell. Stonefist. They will take Jelp, the only big race on the board. Elf-Help. Under 50 durability. Unfortunately, neither of those match, so that's a skip. Primal. Need 55 tackle. That's a skip. Cobblestone. They will take the halfling. Yep, they'll take the halfling. Oh wait, they allow illithids, don't they? No, they don't. So they're going to take Goad, Duality. He's not a variant. That's a skip. CGSU. CGSU allows illithids. So Dakad, however you say it, is going to CGSU. All right, there's the transfers. Cobblestone got Aurora. That was the biggest. Hell got Hellebron. Or no. My bad. Good and Evil. They got Aurora, which is technically the Psychonauts. And Forsaken got Hellebron. All right, gentlemen, that's it. Walrus, congrats on your first chipper. We all want to see a funny to read lore drop like you always do. Great Season 8, guys. I got a little special something planned. It'll be popping up on the Discord here probably in the next hour or so. But the hint is, you remember what we did 4 years ago, and I'm going to start doing it every 4 years, a little vote. So be looking on the Discord. Go get on the vote. Thanks for a fun season, dudes. See you guys all tomorrow night for the pros. When Joe wraps up, we'll get the drafts rolling. And, yeah, have a good night, fellas.